Since 2010, Scotland's Family Nurse Partnership Programme, or FNP, have provided intensive, tailored support to young first-time mothers aged 19 and under. In some areas, it's also been offered to eligible 20 to 24-year-olds. A voluntary programme, FNP is delivered by specially trained family nurses. They work with families in their own homes to provide parents with the right tools to give their children the best possible start in life. This family nurse support begins in early pregnancy and continues until the child reaches their second birthday. The Scottish Government undertook a review of FNP data drawn from a decade of operation. The study revealed a number of interesting facts and figures. Over 10,000 families have taken part in FNP in Scotland, including around 3,000 who are currently receiving the programme. Over 6,000 women have graduated, an 80% completion rate. Since 2010, FNP have expanded its offering from Lothian to becoming available right across mainland Scotland, reaching many more families as a result. From 2018 and 2019 onwards, 80% of all first-time mothers aged 19 and under have voluntarily enrolled with FNP. FNP is governed by 5 client principles. These principles and aims underpin the fact that FNP is a mother-led programme with nurses supporting mothers on their parenting journey rather than dictating to them.
In FNP, the nurse is guided by the client and supports her to achieve goals and desires that she has determined, not the nurse or the service. The result is a deeper therapeutic relationship with clients.
I have more confidence because I got to know you and trust you. It's better because it's just one person you see and you don't judge me.
The FNP programme review also revealed a range of insights about mothers using the service. Overall, 84% of mothers receiving FNP were aged under 20. Since 2017 to 2018, more than 1 in 5 mothers joining FNP have been aged 20 and over. Over 70% of families receiving FNP lived in more deprived areas of Scotland. More than 1 in 3 mothers were single when they joined FNP. And in 2021, 6% of FNP clients were from a minority ethnic background. In 2018, 22% of FNP clients were care experienced or had been on the Child Protection Register. While in the same year, 98% of FNP clients had experienced some form of trauma or adverse experience in their lives prior to enrolment.
A number of my clients had faced significant vulnerabilities, adversities and trauma in their lives. Most of my clients wanted their child to have a different childhood than what they had experienced themselves.
In terms of delivery of the programme, support usually starts in pregnancy. There is strong evidence about the window of opportunity that pregnancy, and particularly first pregnancy, brings to change outcomes, so early engagement is undoubtedly important. FNP visits lasted, on average, more than the benchmark of 60 minutes. In addition, completion rates, meaning that the client finished the whole programme, have increased over the 10 years of FNP delivery. Completion rates were slightly higher for clients who lived in more deprived areas at enrolment compared to those in less deprived places. For the young mothers who use the Family Nurse Partnership, the outcomes have been encouraging. 2 in 3 FNP graduates reported regularly using birth control after the birth of their first child. Almost 1 in 3 FNP graduates had a subsequent pregnancy in the 2 years after the birth of their first child. Family nurses seek to encourage a broad change of life trajectories of each client and her baby, and smoking cessation is one of the crucial areas of public health that they're having a positive impact in. While 54% of F&P graduates smoked at some point during pregnancy, this decreased to 28% who were still smoking later in their pregnancies. The majority of F&P graduates had not consumed alcohol or drugs during pregnancy.
I have made my family home smoke-free. Both my parents smoke, and they used to do so in the house. They now only smoke outside, and my mum is now thinking about stopping and has asked my nurse for advice.
Another significant area of success has been an increase in the number of F&P clients moving into work or education post-birth, from 20% at 6 months post-birth to 40% at 24 months on from the birth. Family nurses help to instill confidence in their clients concerning education and employment, which can see them staying in college, gaining qualifications, and having greater aspirations for future careers. Nurses also assist mothers to pursue opportunities in concrete, practical ways, for example, by endorsing them with references.
I was 15 years old, in my 4th year at secondary school, pregnant with no self-confidence. I was shy, kept myself to myself, rarely went out when I was pregnant. Now I am a mum. I have got a college interview this week. I'm going to groups with my child. I can take my child swimming by myself. I am more confident. I'm going to keep being a good mum.
For the children served by F&P, outcomes have also been distinctly positive. 84% of children born to F&P mothers had a birth weight in the normal range. There has been an increase in breastfeeding initiation among F&P graduates over the 10-year period. There is also evidence of increased breastfeeding duration over the decade in question.
Statistics on initiating breastfeeding in the labour room are now much better than they were with the first cohort of clients. One young mother who tried to breastfeed had stopped by the time I visited, after receiving advice from another professional. She wanted to feed, and I supported her with that choice. She resumed feeding for 3 months, despite difficulty maintaining her milk supply, but she fed for a whole year with her second child. She thanked me for being there and said it made all the difference.
Another good sign was that 95% of F&P children had received all of their immunisations by 24 months. Also, very few of the children, just 4%, excluding neonatal admissions, had a hospital admission between birth and the 24-month mark. In addition, the majority of children had typical scores from the Ages and Stages questionnaires, and the results indicated that there were no developmental concerns. This trend will have been aided by family nurses' encouragement of their clients to support their children's development in all areas, giving them the best possible chance of positive outcomes during the course of their lives.
I would imagine that if some of my clients didn't have the intensive visiting programme of FNP, I would see them as a health visitor at the 27 to 30-month child development stage, and I would be referring the child to speech therapy. I have been amazed at the development and potential of my graduating 2-year-olds.
Since 2010, Scotland's Family Nurse Partnership Programme has supported first-time mothers, empowering changes that have a positive impact on their lives and the lives of their children.